is LEGO 9, and today I'm doing my third showcase video on my version 2 of my Phase 2 custom LEGO Star Wars Infinity Squad. And today we have the sniper who's named Volt. So this guy, as all of the other ones are, they have decals designed by Andrew VXTC, so link in the description below to his Flickr page, his YouTube page, and his Bricklink store. So check those out. He definitely has some really sweet stuff. So as I said, decals have been designed by him. They were applied on the helmet, and then the rest were applied by me. So this guy is one of my favorites out of the squad. I just really love how he turned out. Now, originally he was supposed to have a visor for his helmet, but since he's using an Aerolite helmet, I can't really get the Clone Army Customs visor to fit the helmet the way I want it to. Even if I modified it in a certain way, it still wouldn't really look that right. So I just decided to keep him without the visor. So without further ado, let's jump into the close-up of this awesome minifigure. So here is Volt. Now, as I said, he is the marksman or the sniper of the squad, so he does have a gigantic sniper, which is a Clone Army Customs DC-17, which I then modified by attaching a Brick Arms ARC, I believe, the arc optic to it, and then I painted it kind of a light blue just to kind of make it look cool. So I'm going to take that off, put that to the side. Then he also has a sidearm, in case his sniper kind of runs out of ammo or whatever. Let me see. There we go. Then how it's in focus. It's a Brick Arms offensive combat weapon. I believe it's called the Badger, in which I then attached a freebie I got from Tiny Tactical. I got a free suppressor, so I painted that black and attached it there, and I think it looks pretty awesome. So there's his sidearms. I'm just going to take that out of the way. So, as I've said, all of the decals on this figure are designed by Andrew VXTC. He applied the helmet decals, but then I applied the torso, arms, and leg decals, and it definitely turned out awesome. So starting off with his legs, he does have the standard boot design that Andrew has, which looks pretty awesome. And then he also has, down here, he has some black triangles on either side with a blue outline. And then going up towards like the inner part of his legs, he does have a really thin blue line going up to the knee pad. Then the knee pads have a blue stripe in them and then a blue outline in them. Then on the top of the leg, it has the diagonal blue lines, and then it has some black lines under it as well. If you go to the side of the legs, you have a blue diagonal line continuing from that blue diagonal line, and then you have some black lines going from there, and then you have some blue lines in between those. Then going on to the back, same thing, and goes around to this side as well. He also does have them on the inside of his legs. I don't know if I can show you guys that, but try my best. So yeah, you guys can't really see them. I can't really get the legs to move the way I want them to, but you can kind of see it there. There are some details and some decals on the inside of the leg. Moving on to the torso. The torso is really awesome. This is probably my favorite torso design out of all of them. He's got, down at the bottom on the belt, he's got the blue pockets on the side, and then he has the blue connector, and then he has the black parts of the belt in between those. And then towards the center of his torso, he does have the blue kind of curves there. And then towards the top, he's got a black line going up, and then he's got some really awesome details going on his chest plate, and they also have the black lines outlining those. And he has 2 red dots, and then he also has the Infinity Squad symbol there as well, which looks really freaking awesome. Moving on to the arms. The arms are pretty awesome. I really love how they came out. They have the blue stripe going down on the wrist, and then he's got a thicker blue line under the shoulder pad, in which that has a thin blue line on the inside. And then this side has 2 diagonal lines going up, and then you have one going that way as well. Then he has a blue stripe on his elbow pad. Moving on to this side, same thing, except this one has the wrist communicator, as well as just one horizontal black line on his shoulder pad. So that definitely looks really awesome. Now his helmet is really sweet. The reason why they call him Volt is because he kind of has a unique pattern on his helmet. So I'll take him off there just to show you guys this. He's got some really sweet designs on his helmet, on the top right there especially. So you guys can get a good look at that up there. So definitely some really sweet designs there. He's got some blue lines going down right there, as well as there. Then that line continues up on the top, which kind of goes, it's kind of like a lightning bolt kind of pattern. And same thing on the other side with the blue. Then he also has, as all of these guys have, the kind of Phase 1 style visor. Then he has the breathers here and the black lines on the side of his helmet. You guys can't really see it, but he has a light gray, like the side of his helmet's light gray. Then he has some light gray lines in his cheeks right there. And then he also has the light gray design on the back of his helmet as well. Now his backpack is pretty unique. It's just a standard Lego backpack with some of the Lego arc antennas glued on there to kind of make it look like it's kind of like a radio pack. Or anything that a sniper would use. Now I'm going to take his backpack off, so in the meantime you guys can look at the Phase 2 version 1 variant, which I made last year in May, so definitely a step up. So I'm trying to take this guy off without breaking his backpack. Okay, so as I said, Phase 1 version 1, well, Phase 2 version 1 definitely is really bad compared to this one, but he does have the visor, which is something I like. So, him aside, here's the back of this guy. He's got some, not a lot of detail on the back, just the canister in the back with blue in it, filled in with blue, and then you have some blue designs up at the top. Now for his head is just the standard kind of clone trooper face, but with a less aggressive tone. So there he is with his selected hairpiece, so he definitely looks pretty awesome. Again, Superman head, I'm using as clone trooper heads because it looks better than having them with their mouth open all of the time like the live action clone troopers have for Lego. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the close-up on the sniper of Infinity Squad, who is Volt. Alright guys, so we have 3 videos done for the Infinity Squad Phase 2 version 2. One left, who is going to be the kind of technical trooper, whatever you want to call him. Here he is, Pike, just kind of a quick glimpse at him. So, definitely going to be pretty sweet. He'll be out hopefully next week. Walking Dead video will be out after that. Just wanted to let you guys know that I am almost done with the last figure for that showcase, who's Joe. All I have to do is just paint his face, and then he'll be done. So he's definitely turning out really awesome. Here's just a little glimpse at him. Ooh. Yeah. So, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I definitely am I'm loving these figures that Andrew VXTC designed. So again, check out his Flickr, YouTube, and Bricklink store in the description below. Click those links, support him, because he's definitely really awesome. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As I said before, don't forget to check out my Google Plus account as well as my Facebook and Flickr account. So yeah, check out those. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.